This is going to begin our series of one-steps, and today we're going to work on one-step number one. It's our one-step defense move, and it's against the person who's throwing a haymaker punch at me. Of course, Mr. Anderson is going to be the bad guy here. I will be the good guy, of course. So what he's going to do is swing at me with a haymaker punch from this side of his body like that. And I'm going to incorporate two things at once. I'm going to incorporate our knife hand block. You know, we go palm, touch, knife. It's going to be that block. And at the same time, I'm going to fire my web hand into his throat. So as he fires, I'm going to block here and pivot. So if you look down at my right foot, it pivoted just like I would if I was throwing a punch from a fighting stance here. But I'm here, and I pivot, and I fire this right into his throat this way. This arm locks at this point, so if he pushes against my arm there, it's going to stop it. I'm not just putting it up there and letting him crash into it. It's actually turning, bam, and hitting him at that position. The same time it hits there, this hits him in the throat. Let's do it slowly again. He fires, boom. So same time this hits, that hit. Let's do it fast this time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pivot and fire into his throat. To save the wear and tear on the front of his throat, I'm going to hit him on the chest here. One more time. Boom. Again. Bang, like that. Excellent. So that is the defense against the sucker punch. This person has gotten into your range for whatever reason. Maybe you're at a club, or maybe you're at a game, or you're on a martyr train and someone's close to you and they're swinging at you and you can't move back because you're all squeezed in with people around you, and here you just block and fire. In the black belt training, we then close our hand here. That's usually why we block with an open hand. We close that hand, and I simply turn my body and bring his face into my elbow. I then come to here, find a nerve on his hand. Mr. Anderson has a deformed hand here, so I'm not going to twist it off. And I'm going to step in like this, boom, here, and then I drop down like this, dropping all the weight down on his body. I step over, we go into the arm bar, and he taps there. Good, like that. Good. So that's the finish. Number one rule in self-defense is don't get hit, and then you have to counterattack, and the depth of the counterattack is going to be depending on how far you want to take it. Thanks, Mr. Anderson.
Thank you, sir.